She makes like video content of old games, like
I'm sorry,
Juggernaut.
baby.
If you're gonna have these conversations, can you please let me know?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They're being insanely loud.
I am. I'm sorry. I was too loud, guys.
I gotta feel in trouble.
I'm sorry. My wife wants to go to sleep. I'm sorry, guys.
He says happy Easter. Not Easter yet. Easter Sunday coming. But happy early Easter, I suppose. How you doing? Jade, welcome back. Good to have you here for Friday Night Fights. Asmongold is not coming on the show on Monday, confirmed. What happened is, as I expected, because I made that clip the other day, someone sent it to him, and he basically watched it, and he says, well, maybe I will go on. And that's all he said. So we'll see what happens on Monday during the marathon. It's that simple. You know, I'll be here all day on stream. Maybe he'll remember and he'll want to come on and hang out for a little bit, have a short birthday conversation, or maybe he'll completely forget and not care. It's fine. Either way. You guys asked for it, not me. So how am I this evening? I'm pretty good. I'm nicely air conditioned, which is great for Friday Night Fights. You need the air conditioning for Friday Night Fights for sure. So I got it for the stream. It's nice and cool in here. I'm ready. You saw the new Mario movie and it wasn't that bad, says Ghost of Willie Two Guns. Okay. Well, that's your opinion. I'm glad that you liked it. I haven't seen it. Top Marks, how are you? Top Marks has become a member tonight. That is our first contribution to the stream, so thank you. And so is it Hail Ye or Hail Yay? I think it's Ye, right? So Hail Ye did a 206 super chat, says LTG is a pussy for blocking you. Well, here's the thing. All right? If someone talks shit about you, right? And you feel like it's not worth your time, this is just a stupid thing, a waste of time, you just don't respond, right? Which he hasn't. If you look at his content, he hasn't responded. He hasn't said a word about it. He's just ignoring it, which is probably the correct thing to do because the last time he tried to respond, he completely self-embarrassed himself and the entire internet made clips of it and laughed at him, right? But in this case, you know that it got to him because he went to X, he unblocked my X account, he sent me a DM calling me gay and also white for some reason, which I don't understand that. And then he reblocked me. So I couldn't respond. So obviously it bothered him. And he just had to say, he couldn't resist, right? Like if he was all above it all and it wasn't a big deal and, you know, none of it was true and it doesn't bother him, he would just completely ignore it and just go on his merry way. But he still had to respond in some way because he's pathetic. So there's your evidence right there. Is it Ye or Yay? I know his name is Kanye West, and for short, he spells it Y-E, but does he say Yay like Kanye, or does he say Ye? I don't know how you do that. I don't know. So you guys got to tell me I don't follow Kanye West. Okay. Mango Shark says LTG is now talking about me. Well, there you go. He can't resist. The motherfucker can't resist. He takes the bait so hard every single time without fail. But it's fine. We're not here to talk about LTG tonight. Let's not harp on that and go crazy, okay? Hail Yay with another $2.99 super chat says April Fool's stream was your best in ages. Well, I'm glad if you liked it, I'm happy. If you didn't like it, it's fine. As you know, I'm not doing that right now. You know, I'm back to normal. I have no plans on doing anything like that anytime soon. It was a one-off April Fool's idea. I hadn't done April Fool's in so long, over a decade, that I knew no one was going to predict it. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't done April Fool's content in a really long time. And so to finally pull a stream out like that out of my butt, well, a streaming day out of my butt, I think people really, I mean, that probably will go down in history as the best April Fool's I've ever done. Last year, all I did is I put myself in front of my old office or my old condo in Connecticut for the podcast. And I was like, oh, look, I'm back in Connecticut for 2 hours. I did that. And then after that, everything on the day was normal. Before then, I hadn't done anything April Fool's for over 10 years. So I'm glad to hear that you liked it. And Glorious Draven 3 becoming a member tonight. I thought you already were a member, Glorious. I already talked to Wings. Wings and I are cool. What I did, you say I roasted him and I made fun of him and all of that. I actually don't believe that at all. I accurately and appropriately responded to Wings' behavior based on things that he was doing on his stream. I responded fairly. I did not sit here and insult his looks and insult his weight and insult a million things. I spoke facts. Okay? Facts may hurt, but facts are not insults. Okay? So I've already spoke to him and we're cool. No worries. Antler Jackie says, do you ever run fight nights where you take on challengers? So, wow. Well, I received an anonymous $200 tip. $200 just came in, guys. Hold on one second here. Because I'm going to manually play the animation, obviously, for this. The biggest animation I have is 100, so here we go. Normally, I would read the message, but this is someone who I know, and they wrote me a message just for me to read. I appreciate that very, 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 very much. That is amazing support to start a night off. So thank you so very much, an anonymous $200 tip. Let's go. Let's get that on the leaderboard. Amazing. Thank you so very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I just received an additional $100 tip. Yes. So again, thank you to the person, because they basically were telling a big story of two different things. So thank you so very much. A $200 tip followed by a $100 tip tonight is an amazing, amazing way to start Friday Night Fights. So to this person, thank you so very, very, very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Amazing. 6 briefcases of affluence, yes. The kick title was not updated. Ah, shucks. I will take the blame. I did not update the kick information, and I will do so right now. Thank you for telling me. That's on me. I forgot. I will take responsibility. There we are, and Street Fighter 6. There we are. Sorry, guys, over on Kick. Now the data should be updated. There we go. So, Dat Dog says, actually, the Cammy who stream snipes you is really ranked High Master. They're smurfing to play against you. They're basically gatekeeping you so you keep losing points whenever you play ranked. I mean, again, I believe it. What are you going to do? You know, I'm not going to sit here and be all pissy about it. I mean, it's pathetic that they do that. But the bottom line is this. I do not play Street Fighter 6 enough. Once to twice a week, a couple of hours is not enough to learn this game at a high master level. I'm just being honest. And that's why now I'm coming across things like that killer Aki that we fought last time that spanked me multiple times. I had no clue what to do to get around that gameplay, and I still don't. You know, Cammy has my fucking number. Okay, she does. The only person I can beat Cammy with is someone who will have an invincible uppercut, because if I have that, she can never do the flip. Outside of that, yes, she can keep doing the drive rush shit, but I can usually play better. But I don't play anyone with invincible uppercuts, right? Like, I did actually do decent with Sagat against her, but usually no one I use has a good reversal. So it's hard to get Cammy to back the frick off, and it's a pain in the butt, you know? If I played more, I would know these matchups, I would play better. I just don't. I'm a variety streamer, and I strive to entertain an audience of many, not an audience of few who just want to see Street Fighter. So because of that, I diversify my content, and I just don't play enough to hang with these people. I admit it. I'm not good enough. Maybe if I keep playing, I'll get good enough. I'm not good enough. In fact, right now, let's do a poll. Right now, I have just received a $50 tip, which means it is time for the briefcase of affluence. Thank you so much to the $50 tipper. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you, thank you. Early support